Grew up listening to No Cross, No Crown, Breathe on Me, James Cleveland, Aretha Franklin, and a lot of gospel music in the background. I'm thankful for that. I was talking with Aunt Carrie Bell Bryant just a few minutes ago, and she was saying how blessed she was to have children. Her children calling her and checking on her. And she was telling about the card that she received from Edward, my cousin in North Carolina. And it's just showing love. Being able to give back, and I strive on trying to deliver information that can be helpful in one way or the other. And it's not always easy to bring it out and put it on the table for somebody to receive it. But it's a form of love and honesty that needs to be produced. I've talked with a lot of people this morning. I'm so blessed to have that. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers, my godmother, my grandmother, to my mother, to all the mothers and all the single moms. My heart goes out to you because you have a job to do. You have a responsibility that's greater than a man's responsibility when it comes to shielding and protecting your children. And I know that there's a lot of moms out there that's listening to this radio station. If they could do things different, they would. Me, if I could have changed some of the things that I did, some of the decisions that I made, then I would. But I can't do that now. But I can be a help. I can deliver something that can be helpful to you. I thank God for WDMG 97.9. I thank God for the airways, and I thank God for the opportunity to be a part of your Sunday morning, your Friday nights, a part of your events and your activities in the community. When we talk about Mother's Day, I really hate to see someone disrespect their mother. And I hate for the mother to have to travel back and forth to some lonely, cold jail to visit their son, to some prison. We have a young lady that I interviewed this morning. Her son is a cancer victim, and they're in need of financial support. And this is a job that a mother have. She got 2 or 3 babies, and she got to raise these babies by herself. Ain't nobody there to step in to help. No guidance in the home, and things like this. This exists in this day and time. Opportunities are available for us as children of God to become great men and women of our community, of this world which we live in. But we let the small things destroy us. There's a lot of hate in this world that we live in. It's not called for, but it's in existence. And it seems like it's on the rise. And, being a blessing or want to be blessed, responsibility fall in line. Children, in this day and time, you really can be just about anything you want to be if you put your mind to it. They're going to be talking about probation and probation violation and jail time, prison time, and all of these things fall in play. But as long as we make mistakes, as long as we get in trouble, as long as we do stuff we got no business, then there's going to always be a jail cell for us somewhere, or a cemetery that somebody put us in. But the love that a child receives from his mother, no matter what he or she do, a mother going to love a child. A mother going to love a child. But people, we get it twisted sometimes, taking advantage, misusing and abusing our elderly, our mom. I don't understand it. And really, I don't know what happened to the respect that we once had as a community, as family, and as friends. You know what? I don't want to be the one to lead you astray. On the other hand, when I see somebody that's in that category, that's doing things that out of the will of God, out of the ark of safety, that's causing confusion and causing destruction in the family, in the community, in the workplace, well, I'm the type of guy that will address it. So, well, who are you to address this? I'm a gift. If you receive me with love, you'll understand it. Mothers and brothers and sisters and children, old and young, we all have a job to do. We all have a place in this world that we live in. If we stay in our proper place, then we can perform. We can do what God called us to do. You say, well, he do this and he do that, she do this and she do that. They're not bothering you. They're living. But the worst thing in the world for some of us is that we receive the wrong love. A lot of times we let people come between our family, people that we don't know. You know, speaking it and living it and doing it. In our community, in different communities, if anybody ever thought about how many churches that we have in this community come from an argument, it's plain and simple. Listen to what I'm saying. How many churches in this community that came from an argument? Well, you know, they just built a church over there. Well, they built that church over there because they couldn't get along in that church right there. Well, they built one a couple of years ago because they couldn't get along with that one right there. How many families, how many church families, how many people that don't even speak? Mothers can't talk to the children. Aunties can't talk to the nieces and nephews. Cousins don't even communicate. What happened to the love that we once had as a people? So you ask me why I do this here? Do you think I'm really concerned whether people like what I say or not? I love my family. I love my mother. I love my grandma. I love my people. But sometimes my people don't love each other. And that's the problem.